What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about my to-do list system. This is the system I use to organize my tasks and projects in my business and personal life. So my natural response when I have a lot on my plate is to whip out the sticky notes and try to organize that way. And I still do that from time to time, but that's not really a long-term strategy. I've spent a lot of time trying to build and perfect a digital to-do list and organization system. And the one I use now is not perfect, and I also don't use it perfectly all the time, but it works better than anything I've used before. I've taken a lot of time to whittle it down and try to fit it into the structure of my life in a way that makes sense. The system is built off of two main principles. The first one I got from David Allen's book, Getting Things Done. And that is that you have to capture everything. The whole point of the system is to take things out of your brain and put them in a trusted system that you can refer back to, where you don't have to let things float around and you can use your energy to actually work on the tasks. The second principle is that it needs to be simple. The more complex the system, the less likely I know I am to actually use it on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I'll walk you through it. The system is comprised of 3 applications. That's Gmail, Google Keep, and Google Calendar. Let's start with Gmail. I'm extremely meticulous with my email inbox. I use the archive button like it's nobody's business because the only thing I want to see in my email inbox are action items that I have yet to complete. Usually that's either emails that I haven't responded to yet or things that are kind of pressing that I'm waiting on other people to complete that I know I'll want to follow up in the next day or two if they don't respond, basically. If I receive an email about a larger project that will take more time than just responding to the email, something like creating a proposal or responding to feedback on a video and re-editing the video, then I archive the email and I move that item into Google Keep. On top of larger tasks that come in through email, I also add to my Google Keep anything that I think of really that I know I need to get done. Usually this is personal items or it's personal projects that I know that I want to commit to. Otherwise, if tasks come in through a phone call or through text, I'll also put those directly on Google Keep. I have a few other lists in Google Keep, like content ideas, video ideas, stuff like that, but that's not really part of the system. Google Keep is just a really great way to capture things in a quick way. So at first, I tried segregating this Google Keep list into multiple lists, like editing, filming, sales work, like overarching business work, personal items, everything like that. But I found that I was less likely to actually go back into it and work out of the list. And I think it's because when I actually get stuff done, I don't break things up like that. Like in my actual life, everything I do is just the next thing I need to do that's the highest priority in that given moment. The biggest defining variable is really the priority. So in that one list, I just organize items in terms of priority. I put high priority items at the top and the lowest priority items at the bottom. And I work out of this list every day. So I'm adding things, taking things away, and also moving things in the priority list depending on any new information that I have that day or anything else I've gotten done or anything else that's popped up really. So this is where Google Calendar comes in. Every Sunday I sit down and I pull items from Google Keep that I know I need to get done that week, and I put them in Google Calendar in blocks of time, estimating how long I think they're gonna take. And this is where I can segregate those items. So like, I usually try to batch editing into one full day with no sales calls or meetings or emailing, because it's more deep work and I need like really long blocks of time to do that deeper creative work. And then later in the week on other days, I'll usually try to put a lot of sales calls or making proposals or responding to people and stuff like that all in similar days too. After that, I go through the week and I try to stick to the calendar as best as I can. Like I said, it's not perfect, so sometimes I still have to move things around throughout the week, but it's the best system that I've found to work so far. And one thing to note is that there are no duplicate items. So once I move it from Keep to Calendar, I delete it from Keep. And the same goes for when I move things from Gmail into Keep, I archive the email. I'll say it again, the system's not perfect and neither am I. I'm always trying to find ways to improve it. So if you have any questions that came up or you notice any holes in my system, or if you have any suggestions for how I might be able to improve it, please leave me a comment below. I would really like to hear from you.